Hello and welcome to how to subtract using column subtraction, and in this video I'm going to show you how to do some different subtraction calculations using the column subtraction method. So the first calculation that I'm going to show you is 335 take away 221, and the first thing that I need to do is to write my digits in columns with the greater number on top. So 335 is my greater number, so that goes on top, and then I'm taking away 221. So that's my calculation written in columns. So I'm going to begin subtracting from the right hand side, which is the ones column in this calculation. 5 take away 1 is 4. 3 take away 2 is 1, and 3 take away 2 is also 1. 114 is the answer to this calculation. Sometimes when we're subtracting using the column method, we need to exchange, and an exchange is needed if the digit you're subtracting is greater than the digit you're starting with. So in this calculation, I'm going to do 352, so I write that number at the top because it's the greater number of the two, and then I'm subtracting 215. And just like before, I'm going to start over in my ones column on the right hand side. 2 take away 5. Now straight away I know that I can't do 2 take away 5 because 5 is greater than 2. So I've got to exchange from my tens column. So cross out my 5 tens, that becomes 4 tens, and I'm exchanging that 10 for 10 ones, so it can go in my ones column. So now I've got 12 take away 5, which is 7, 4 take away 1, which is 3, and 3 take away 2, which is 1. So the answer to my calculation is 137. Sometimes we have a calculation that has multiple exchanges, so we need to exchange more than once. This calculation here is 526 take away 259, so I need to put my greater number on top, which is the 526. And I'm subtracting 259. So again, I start on the right hand side with my ones column. 6 take away 9. I can't do that because 9 is bigger than 6, so I need to exchange. So I can exchange from my tens column, leaving me with 1 10, and I can give that 10 and exchange it for 10 ones into the ones column, giving me 16 take away 9. 16 take away 9 equals 7. 1 take away 5. Now I can't do that because 5 is greater than 1, so I've got to exchange from my hundreds column. So I'm now left with 4 hundreds, and I can give that 100 and exchange it for 10 tens. So I've now got 110 take away 50, but when we're doing column subtraction we keep it simple and we say 11 take away 5, which is 6. And then in my hundreds column I've now got 4 take away 2, which is 267. So the answer to my calculation is 267. Sometimes when we're exchanging, we can't actually exchange from the next column, so we have to exchange again so that we can work our way back through the calculation. So this is a bit trickier. Let me show you what to do. So we've got 905, which is our greater number, so that's going to go first, and we're subtracting 356. Okay, so I've written my digits in columns and I'm going to subtract from the right hand side. 5 take away 6. I can't do 5 take away 6 because 6 is greater. So I'm going to exchange from my tens column. And this is where I've realised that I can't actually exchange from there because there aren't any tens in that column for me to use. So I've got to go to my hundreds column. So my 900s becomes 800s. And what I've got to do is exchange that 100 for tens. I can't take it straight to my ones column. So I'm going to exchange that 100 for 10 tens and put it into my tens column. Okay. Now I'm still needing to go back to this ones column. So I can cross out my 10 now and I can exchange that for 10 ones. So I'm left with my 9 tens and I've exchanged that 10 there for 10 ones. So 15 take away 6 is 9. 9 take away 5 is 4. And 8 take away 3 is 5. So the answer to my calculation is 549. When we've mastered that, we can then start to look at larger numbers, starting with numbers that don't involve an exchange. So I've got 25,526. And I'm subtracting 13,211. So again, I've written my digits in columns. I'm now going to start subtracting from the right hand side. So I've got 6 take away 1, which is 5. 2 take away 1 is 1. 5 take away 2 equals 3. Bringing my comma down. 5 take away 3 is 2. And 2 take away 1 is 1. So I've got an answer there of 12,315. So that's a simple calculation, no exchange involved at all. Then we would have greater number of digits with an exchange. So I've got 13,526 and I'm subtracting 11,209. Okay, so I'm going to start on my right hand side because I've lined my digits up. I'm going to look at 6 take away 9. I can't do 6 take away 9 because the 9 is greater than the 6. So I've got to exchange. So my 2 tens becomes 1 10. And I'm exchanging that 10 into the ones column for 10 ones. 16 take away 9 equals 7. 1 take away 0 equals 1. 5 take away 2 equals 3. And 3 take away 1 equals 2. And I've got to remember to bring that comma down. And 1 take away 1 equals 0. So the answer to this calculation is 2,317. And as we become more familiar with that, we would increase the number of exchanges. Hope that helps. Happy subtracting!